Hi, Aston Parkway Sailors. This week, 3rd through 5th grade is working on still life Zentangles. We're going to be looking at a variety of line and pattern. So as you can see from my example, you're going to be drawing a still life of a bowl of fruit. Now, it's very common for artists to draw still lifes because it's a model, right, that has form, it's not flat, and it's great practice. You're going to start with pencil and you're going to draw the outline of your bowl. You're going to notice that I curve the edges of my bowl and the bottom of the base in order to show that it has form. Form is where things are not flat. Another word for form might be like 3D, okay? And then you're going to add your fruit inside. Another thing that you will notice is I added what I call a table line behind my bowl of fruit. This can go anywhere from behind the base to behind my bowl. And we don't put it right underneath the base of the bowl because this table line is almost like a horizon line. We've talked about horizon lines before. As far as the eye can see, the bowl of fruit now looks like it's not floating in the air. So then behind your bowl of fruit and above your table line, you're going to section your paper off. I want you to create at least 10 sections. So this is done by just drawing straight lines and dividing up your paper in the background. Then after that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to add your patterns. These are called Zentangles, and you can learn more about what Zentangling is in the link that I provided in your folder. Essentially, it's creating patterns and just enjoying the process of doing them, where it's almost meditative. You don't really have to think about it. You can have mistakes, and it's totally okay. But we're creating patterns that make us feel like we're enjoying the process. So you're going to do this and you're going to fill in your entire background. You can also use these Zentangle examples that are found in the Schoology folder this week for ideas. Some of them might look a little complicated, but you just break them down. Look at one part of it and think about whether or not there's wavy lines, straight lines, curved lines, and which parts are colored in. That's essentially how you create Zentangle patterns. For example, this one here is a grid, and then there's lines within each square. After you finish putting all of the patterns in the background, choose one pattern for the table and draw that pattern behind your bowl and under your bowl. Try not to accidentally draw your pattern inside of your bowl. And you're going to fill this in as well. Using marker or black pen, coloring in spaces really adds what we call contrast and interest. You can see that as I color it in, the table becomes much more interesting than if we left it completely white. You have more of what we call a checkerboard pattern rather than a grid. And then you can, at the very end, add designs to your bowl. And you have the option also to color it. So make sure you erase out all your pencil lines, find some crayons or colored pencil, and go ahead and color in only the fruit and the bowl. So for some of you, we've talked about colored pencil techniques before. One thing you can do here is mix colors. My green apple had 2 shades of green in it, and my red apples actually have some brown in them as well. If I had a yellow, I'd probably add a little bit of that, right? Go with nature's colors. And then when you shade your bowl in, remember, think about form. How do we make this bowl look as though there's maybe a shadow on one side so that we can give it form in that 3D effect? So I really hope you enjoy your project this week, and I will see you next week. Have these ready so that we can share them in class. Bye, everybody.